Welcome to another episode of The Love Hub, where we give tips and advices to women about love and relationships. This episode is about how to make him think of you all the time. A quick shout out to Alice Rain and Candice Michela. For topic requests and shout out requests, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Tip number 1. Tease him early in the morning. Walk around as long as possible in your underwear and accidentally brush your body up against his as you're getting ready for work. For him to think of you all the time, you have to make a move first thing in the morning. At the beginning of the day, try to tease him. Squeeze in a few moments in which you bend over seductively. He won't know what to do with himself. That is tip number 1. Tease him early in the morning. Tip number 2. Kiss him. We all know that men do love touches. If you want him to think of you all the time, try to spell his love language. Physical touch. Right before work, give him a good morning kiss. He'll be thinking about it all day long. A kiss like that will leave him seriously considering calling in sick. We're talking about a 5-minute long kiss that will cause him to need a respirator to breathe. That is tip number 2. Kiss him. Tip number 3. Call or text him with a subtle desire. Use some form of modern technology to message or call him just to say, a form of seduction. Or maybe a text to send a short message like, I miss you. Either way, it will surely make your man feel good. As long as you aren't monopolizing his device, a short text or a call from you to remind him of your desire will be a sensual surprise. That is tip number 3. Call or text him with subtle desire. Tip number 4. Hide something naughty for him to find. Nothing's going to make him think more about you than slipping a pair of your sexiest underwear into his briefcase, backpack, or laptop case. If you want your man to think of you, one of the ways you can do is to hide something naughty for him to find. Do be sure to put them somewhere safe, where they won't accidentally fall out in front of anyone. Unless you want his coworkers to think about you all day long too. That is tip number 4. Hide something naughty for him to find. Tip number 5. Praise his bedroom talents. Most of men's words of affirmation is also one of their love language. So if you want your man to think of you all the time, praise his bedroom talents. Tell him what you love about him in bed. Think about the kinds of moves he performs that no man has pulled off quite so well. He wants to receive adoration for his techniques, which will only encourage him to come up with more ways to please you. That is tip number 5. Praise his bedroom talents. Tip number 6. Share your fantasies. Sometimes, being asked about his fantasies may make a guy clam up, but there's a way to seduce him into opening up more to you. You go first. If you want him to think of you all the time, share your fantasies as well. Make a move. Start by sharing a fantasy that is doable in the moment and in your control, and then make it happen. He'll be emboldened to be thinking outside the box, and then when he has his own fantasies when you're not around, he'll likely imagine you as his co-star. That is tip number 6. Share your fantasies. Tip number 7. Listen to him. When he wants to talk, listen and really listen. Sometimes we are so busy multitasking, we only listen half-heartedly. Listening and respecting your partner is one of the most generous things that you can give in a relationship. Considering your partner's feelings is something you should do. If you love him enough, you'll respect and listen to him. This will make him start to feel like you're interested in his life and just makes him want you more. That is tip number 7, listen to him. Tip number 8, keep your promises. Do what you say you're going to do whenever possible. If you aren't able to follow through on an enticing tease you've been hinting about because of a last-minute assignment or a family situation, be sure to acknowledge it. Learn how to keep your promises so that he will think of you all the time. Don't ever make a promise that you can't keep. Let him know where you're unable to keep the implied commitment and be sure to reschedule your much-anticipated alone time. That is tip number 8, keep your promises. Thank you for watching. For topic requests and shoutout requests, please like, subscribe, and comment down below.